The sea was still, eerily still. Beneath a pale green sky, the waters of Sector 9 shimmered like polished obsidian, betraying no hint of the horror lurking beneath them. Captain Lyra Voss stood at the edge of the floating research vessel, Trident Sky, her eyes scanning the horizon. Her jaw tightened, and her hand hovered near the pulse rifle slung over her shoulder. She had seen what the ocean could do, had lost too many people to its depths, but nothing had prepared her for this. They had come to exoplanet Damaris 7 under the illusion of science. The planet, 93% water, was ideal for oceanic terraforming. 5 floating research platforms had been deployed across the planet, each tasked with studying aquatic life and preparing the environment for future colonists. Within weeks, 3 platforms had gone dark. The last transmission, screams and one phrase, spoken in a terrified whisper before static consumed the signal. It has 6 heads and it remembers. At first, the data analysts dismissed it as psychological stress, until satellite footage showed a blurred, massive silhouette surfacing near Platform Theta, followed by an explosion. Now, Lyra's team was all that remained. They weren't just scientists anymore. They were survivors. And something ancient, something unnatural, hunted them beneath the waves. Dr. Taryn Holt, the geneticist, had first theorized the creature wasn't native. "It's a bioengineered apex predator," he had said on day 2. "Someone built it, grafted 6 cranial brains to a hyperdaptive body. Each head independent thought, shared memory. It learns faster than anything we've seen." Lyra didn't care about the science. She just wanted to keep the rest of the team alive. It was day 10 when the creature struck again. They had sent drones deep into the trench of Hadriel, a black abyss nearly 900 meters deep. One drone surfaced screaming in binary, its footage corrupted. Then the water boiled. The 6-headed shark burst from the sea in a geyser of water and death. It wasn't just huge, it was unnatural. Each head bore different adaptations, one with rows of rotating teeth, another with sonar plates, another with piercing electric tendrils. It moved with terrifying grace, faster than anything its size should be. Lyra fired the harpoon cannon. It struck true, but the middle head caught it in its jaws and crushed the reinforced shaft like paper. The shark dived, vanishing again. Below deck, chaos reigned. Taryn stumbled into the medbay, clutching a data slate. "I think I know what it's protecting." Lyra grabbed his arm. "Talk. Deep scan from the trench. There's something down there. A vault precursor tech. Old, sealed. I think the shark isn't just a weapon, it's a guardian." "Of what?" she asked. He looked at her, dead serious. "Something worse." Over the next days, the crew dwindled. Attacks at night, supplies vanishing, pressure building. Lyra's bond with Taryn grew. They had known each other for years, but war and oceans had kept them apart. Now, stranded between sky and sea, their barriers crumbled. On the 15th night, in the quiet between sonar pulses, they shared a moment lit by the soft glow of the sea. "If we don't make it," Taryn began. "We're going to make it," Lyra interrupted. But he leaned forward, touched her cheek. "Then let's survive together." She kissed him, firm, desperate, real. Then the alarm screamed. The shark had breached the ballast tanks. It was inside the structure. The team scrambled, guns, nets, drones, but it wasn't enough. The shark's heads burst through the corridor like battering rams, one grabbing Lyra by the leg, dragging her toward the flooded engineering deck. She fired her pistol into the gaping maw, landing a shot into one eye. It shrieked an awful, multi-tonal cry and flung her aside. Taryn and the rest of the survivors managed to lure it back toward the central shaft, sealing blast doors behind it. But they knew it would return. Lyra, injured, demanded they activate the submersible and descend to the vault. "We need to know what this thing is protecting," she said. "It's the only way we end this." Taryn nodded. "Then we go together." The submersible Mariana Ghost was cramped, but it held. They descended through layers of darkness, sonar pinging steadily. The water grew cold, silent. At 900 meters, the vault emerged. It was massive, an obsidian dome with carved glyphs, pulsing, alive. The shark circled it like a dragon around its hoard, but then it noticed them. The chase began. It dove for the submersible, jaws flashing. Lyra pushed the engines. The ghost twisted between underwater spires, Taryn launching sonic flares. One by one, the heads came. One clamped onto the tail, sparks, a breach. They reached the vault. Lyra ejected the core, a decoy packed with explosives. As the shark grabbed the ghost in its many jaws, she and Taryn escaped in suits and swam to the vault. Taryn hit the detonator. The ocean exploded in fire and light. 3 of the 6 heads were gone. The shark shrieked, fled, bleeding green ichor. The vault responded to their presence. A passage opened. Inside, they found the truth. A chamber, a cryopod. A humanoid shape inside, golden skin, 6 eyes, sleeping. A console activated. You are not authorized. Terran accessed the AI with the codes from the research logs. The AI spoke. This world was a prison. The creature you fought is not the warden. It is the lock. The being inside, last of the precursors, must never wake. Lyra's voice was hoarse. Then why is the shark attacking us? Your presence endangers containment. The shark perceives you as the threat. A tremor shook the vault. The remaining 3 heads had returned. They were coming. Terran acted fast, rerouted the AI's neural control to the vault's external defenses. For one moment, he could control the Guardian. I can't hold it long, he yelled. You have to seal the vault again. Lyra moved to the control panel. But then the shark broke through, one head piercing the chamber, grabbing Terran. He screamed, trying to upload the last control sequence. Do it, he shouted. Seal it now. No, she screamed. Lyra, survive. Tears burned her eyes. She sealed the chamber. The blast doors closed. The shark and Terran were locked inside. She activated the failsafe. The vault powered down. Sleep returned. The last precursor would not wake, and the Guardian would never leave. Lyra drifted to the surface in the escape pod. Alone. 3 weeks later, rescue arrived. Lyra gave her report.